Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video I'm going to share with you guys how I shower down at a river in Jamaica, something I've been doing for years. Make sure you guys stay tuned and let's begin. Alright, so if you live in Jamaica, but more specifically in the countryside, and you have the luxury of having a river near you, you will know exactly this type of lifestyle that I'm sharing with you guys. Now, I know not everyone who lives in the country will have a river near them. They may have to travel to find a river, but for me, we have that luxury here. And I'm so excited to share with this shower routine with you guys. Now, living in the country and having a river is so integral and a part of that country lifestyle, the country livity, and I'm here to share it. A river is a place where you go for being social. People used to go there to wash their clothes, wash their hair. More specifically, when I was younger, we used to go there all the time as a social thing. I can tell you guys, my whole childhood, a big, huge part of it is a river because we used to go down there at least once a day minimum. We used to be down at river swimming, having fun, doing the most, okay? And I just love it. So showering was one of the things that we used to do because we were just spent so much time down at river. We were like, might as well shower while we were down here and then just go home. That's what we did, guys. And I just loved it. I love country so much. And guys, listen, I'm in the shallow part of the river and there's usually a lot of rocks in the shallow part. So you gotta be careful because I fell. Even though it was in slow motion, I did my fall in slow motion because there's just so much rocks and I was not trying to break my legs. Let me tell you guys a story. When I was younger with my friends and my sisters, I think it was 8 or 9. Anyways, there's in Clarendon, there's this big long river that goes from Clarendon straight into St. Anne, way into St. Anne. It doesn't stop. And what we did was we built a huge bamboo raft, and we toured the whole entire long river. I don't know what we were doing that young doing that, but it was so fun, and I still remember it to this day. Every time I go down to river, I'm just I remember when we were younger and we did this, guys. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that, and we just did so much stuff down there. And people do cooking down at river too. They call it bush cooking or river cooking, and that's something that a lot of people do. But you guys, comment down below your memories from the river if you live in Jamaica and you live in the country, or comment down below if you want to try showering down at river. Oh, so speaking of social events, I forgot to tell you guys, they also have parties down at rivers in Jamaica. They call them river bash, basically river parties. Or they'll have cookouts where someone will be cooking and people will come and buy the food and eat. And, it's just a really social place for people to relax and just have fun. Who doesn't not just hearing the water and talking, sitting down, putting your feet in the water and just having a great time. It's so funny. And this is something I feel like people should experience at least once in their life. Going to a river event, or going swimming down by the river, or having a shower down by a river. You will love it. Let me know down below, or like this video if you guys would do this, or if you have already, let me know your stories down below because I really want to hear them. I have so much stories and so much memories, guys. Rivers save people like me who are just tired of the heat and they need to go down and get cooled off by going into the river. I'm telling you, Jamaica can be so hot at times that you feel so tormented and so miserable. So guys, let me share with you guys how I shower down at the river in Jamaica and what we do. And guys, usually when we shower down at a river in Jamaica, we are all clothed because other people are around us and we're not going to shower naked or anything like that. I just want to put that out there. Usually I would be wearing something like this. This is something that I've been doing ever since I was younger. I would go in with shorts and a bralette, or I would have a swim top on. Okay, now we're gonna start off with the shower routine, and I'm gonna show you guys how I clean my body down at river. And guys, this water is so clean. There's no big fishes in the water or anything. It's literally perfect just for us to go swimming in. And the water is very calm and relaxing. Anyway, so when we're down at river, the first thing I do is just go down a river and play. And guys, I am laughing because I don't know what type of jumping into the river I was doing. But legit, that's what we do. We just play around. We have fun. We swim. We take in the water. We relax. We go down a river because it's just so hot. But anyways, what I do is wet myself for when it's time for me to start showering. So after when I wet myself, now it's time for us to start showering, guys. And there's 2 ways that you can shower when you're down at river that I'm going to share with you guys that a lot of people do. So I'm going to show you guys the first one here. So you want to go off with your rag. You want to start off with your rag. Well, I start off with my rag because rags get into crevices and corners, and I just like it. And that's what I definitely love. Okay, so next thing I go in with my soap. I usually use bar soap, but when I'm down in river, I can get away with using body wash because I don't have that soapy feeling on my skin after when I'm down at the river. I think because I'm just swimming so much after, it strips everything off. But I'm using the aromatherapy from Bath and Body Works, and guys, this is okay for the water. None of the fishes are getting affected by it. We've been doing this for many moons, so I just want to let you guys know. Put out a disclaimer that this is okay. Now, what I go in with next is putting my soap on my rag, and I love a lot of soap because I love when I'm super soapy, because it just makes it a little bit more fun jumping into the water and all the soap just comes off of you. So what I do is I soap up my rag and make sure everything gets fully sud. Is that the word? It suds up. It gets really soapy so I can put it on my skin. So as you guys can see, there's so much soap on me, and I'm just making sure I'm lathering up my body. And I have fun doing this, guys. Like, when it comes to Jamaica, have fun doing everything. It can be the most smallest things ever. You can be picking flowers at the side of the road. Just have fun. Anyways, as you can see, I'm rubbing my stomach, my back, and just make sure I'm getting all parts of my body. And the good thing about the river is, like, when soap gets in my face like that, I can just push my hand in the water and wash off my face. Like, there's just so much clean, good water, okay? And as you can see, I am soaping up the rest of my body, and I soap up my legs, my feet. You want to make sure you are super clean, guys, every crevice and corner, and I'm just doing the rest of my areas. All right, so after that, I just go in with the rest of the soap and put it all over my body because I have just so much in my rag. And then I go in also with washing my face. Now, if I'm also washing my hair, I'll wash my hair down at the river, which I have a video on my channel showing you guys how I do my wash day routine down at the river, which is 2,000 times more easier to do instead of doing it at my house, especially when I'm in Jamaica, if I'm not having like a professional washing my hair. Anyways, as you can see, I am washing off myself here in the shallow part. So this is the shallow part of the river. And usually when I was younger, it was like mostly the older like women would go in the shallow part, and like men would go in the shallow part just to shower. I don't know, maybe it's just like more of a child thing. We used to go in the deeper parts to wash off, which I'm going to go into more depth with later on. But yeah, usually like they would just stay in the shallow part here. And as I'm doing here, as I'm showing you guys, they would just put the water on them, and they would more likely be standing up. I'm just sitting down so you guys can see it much better for the angles and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just something that they always did. And I don't really do this method. I do the second method I'm going to show you guys to take off all the soap off of me. But I wanted to show you guys like what people do when they're down at river. And as you guys can see, you can just grab as much water as you want and wash off your clean body and make your body so good. And as you guys see, I love rags. Like, as you can see, I'm cleaning out my ears, just getting to all these small little crevices and corners that you need to. So guys, make sure you guys are cleaning out in your ear, behind your ear, and everything like that. And I'm just making sure that my body is fully cleaned off and everything's nice. Now I'm going to go in and show you guys the second method that you guys can do to take off all the soap off of your body. So this one was the first one, but let's go into the second one. So the second method is going into the deep end. So this is the deep end part of the river, and I'm going to show you guys basically what I do in the more deeper parts, because this is what I do 99.9% of the time. So after when I'm done like putting the soap on my body, what me and my friends, sisters, anybody, my family, cousin, auntie, uncle, neighbors, what we all usually do is that we go in the deep part and just go back to swimming, especially us being young. I don't know, maybe I'm just young and full of life. That's why I do this. But I just dip into the water, as you guys can see, go back into swimming, and all the soap comes off of you. Like, I just feel like this part is so much more easier. And then after when I finish doing that, I go in and wash out my rag. You guys want to wash out your rag because we did use it. You want to put back in soap in it and clean it just for when you're going to use it again. Again, as I told you guys, people used to come down the river to wash their clothes. People probably still do it because it's free water. You can chill out, be relaxed, have a good time. After doing that, I go in with my lotion, and I'm just preparing to go back home now. I go in, make sure I moisturize my body, and get ready to go back home. And guys, literally, that's it for my shower routine at a river in Jamaica. It's so simple, it's so fun, and I love it. I love country life. I love it so much. I don't know what I would do without a river. Jamaica is just so hot, and a river is just so perfect for me. Whenever it's hot and disgusting and I can't handle it, I just come down to a river with my friends and we go and have a great time. But that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Au revoir. Bye. But here's some more videos if you want to watch.